All right, guys, let's quickly look at this one. Let's quickly look at this assembly drawing, engineering drawing entry. So this is the question paper. So it's question 3. So they're saying figure 3 shows the primary views of a component of a hook and pulley assembly. So the title of the drawing that we're doing from there is a hook and pulley assembly. So the complete list of parts is as follows. We've got item 1 till item 9, and we've got a description, quantity, how many times are you supposed to draw that particular item. So item 1, which is the pulley, you have to draw it once. Item 2, which is the hook, you have to draw it once. Item 3, which is the plate, you have to draw it twice. You understand? So the rest is supposed to be drawn once. You understand? So this is assembled drawing. So this is the question. So now let's quickly look at what does the question say. How is it supposed to be assembled? Because sometimes it can be full section or half section with the left hand or right hand insertion, or with the bottom or the upper section. You understand? So draw to a scale. Draw as an isometric drawing to a scale 1:1 a full sectional front, view of the assemble on the cutting plane XX as shown on your item 2. So I've explained thoroughly in one of my videos in terms of how, not even one, in majority of my videos, where in terms of how do you approach assemble drawing. You understand? How do you approach assemble drawing? On this one, I'll simply start and draw. So we've got item 1 till item 9, isn't it, son? All these items, they are given in under this projection symbol, which is the first angle orthographic projection. And remember, the question said all draw the front, the full sectional front. So which means in our drawing we'll be taking fronts. So this is the front view of item 1. This is the left view according to this symbol. This is the left view. This is the front view of item 2. This is the left. We'll be taking the front. You understand? This is the front. This is the left to draw this one. You understand? This is the front. This is the left. You draw that one. So this is the front of item 4, front of item 5, front of item 7. You draw this one. You leave this one. Front of your item 9. Okay. So now let's start. In most of the time, item 1 used to be the bigger one. So you have to strategize how are you gonna start, and double check that they said item 3 it's supposed to be drawn twice, which is the plate, isn't it? Which is the plate. So I'll start with item 3. And simply start with item 3 like this. Stand up. I will simply draw a vertical constructional line that's going to be like this, and then from here I'll just draw a horizontal constructional line. Remember, the set using a scale of 1:1, isn't it? So I'll start with the item. Remember the title that it's a hook and a pulley. Listen, so the hook and the pulley, the hook is what is item 2, description, hook. Understand? So the pulley, which is item 1, which is that one. So it's a hook and a pulley, or the title of this assemble drawing that we're doing. Okay, so you can even start with your item 1, drawing this pulley. Understand? Can even start with your item 2, whatever item you might prefer. You can even start with your item 5 or item 4. Understand? But you're going to get a challenge when you start with 7, with 9, with 6. You understand? So you can start with 1 or 2 or 4 or 5 or 3 in your starting point. You get what I'm trying to say? So myself, I decide to start with what? With item 3. Okay, so now 1:1. So I wanted the dimension from here till there. So the dimension from here till here is what? Is this one from here till there, which is read as 15 millimeter. So it's the 15 from here to right there, 15, and the 15 is giving me what, a center line. So it's going to give me a horizontal center. Understand? Okay, after the 15 there is what, there is 65. So from here till the 65, and it's also gonna give me the bottom what, center. 65 from here, 65, which is right there. Then I'll draw another horizontal center. Then after that there is what, there is a radius 10. So where your 65 end, which is this one, isn't it? So record 10 more so that you get that one. So from here till it's 10 millimeter. So there is our 10. Understand? So my 10 is ending here. I can have a horizontal construction line. Then after that, what is the thickness of this plate? It's 10 millimeter. So I can draw the 10, which is from here to right there. Then after drawing the 10, I get the vertical construction line. Understand? So I can draw this one 10 as well. Understand? So I know that they will be going up just a little bit for now, because I don't know yet that how is it going to be exposed. Okay, this is what I'm going to see. Now I can come and be like, okay, I have diameter 12 there, which is from here to there, diameter 12 and diameter 10. So if I say 12 divided by 2, I'm getting 6 this side. This is 5, 6. So I mark it 0 and mark it 12. 10, 11, 12. This side 5. Then I mark it 10 this side. I mark it 0. You understand? So this one I'm going to have it dark here. So dark here, dark here, dark over there. You understand? Okay. And from there I can have this one dark till right there. Now I understand what, okay, it's going to be dark till where, even this side, just a little bit, even this side, that goes, that goes. You understand? So that's how. So yeah, there is something that will be fitted here. There's something that will be fitted here. So we're done with what, with this item 3. This item 3, but however they said it's supposed to be drawn twice. It's supposed to be drawn twice. So how are you going to draw the second one there? Okay, so if we take a closer look, the length of our item 1 is 30 millimeter. That's correspond with what, with that 30 millimeter in your what, in your item 2. And they said it's a hook and the pulley, isn't it? Okay, so the inside diameter, remember that there, that one is 12, this one is 10. So this one is bigger, this one is a little bit smaller, isn't it? Okay, it's the one that's going to guide you. Go to item 2, where is it supposed to be fitted? Double check the internal diameter of this item 2 from here till here is what, is 10 millimeter. What is the pulley? Because somebody might be confused. Which one does it supposed to come down? Which one does it supposed to go up? You understand? I'm simply saying the internal diameter where the shaft is supposed to run on your pulley is what, is 12 millimeter, which correspond with this 12 millimeter. You understand? What is the down part of your plate? The diameter where the shaft is supposed to go is what, is 10 millimeter, which correspond with your hook, which is 10 millimeter. So the hook must come away, must come down. So the pulley must go up. So it's up to Galumuntu Awena which one you start with. And then the hook must come down, and which one that is going to run through. Is it item 5 or item 4 of this shaft of yours? Double check of your item 4. So it's what? It's M12, which is not gonna fit there. It's going to have it's going to be big inward in down here. So it's supposed to be fitted up there on your pull. You get what I'm trying to say? So item 5 is M10, which does correspond with this one, which does correspond with what? With that one in your item 2. You get what I'm trying to say? So what we can do now, we can simply assemble item 2 way down here. Let's double check. Are we having some bushes here? No, which means we'll draw it the way as it is, my brother. Just the way as it is. So it's 30. So exactly from here coming this side, that's going to be my 30 millimeter. The half of 30 is which is 15, isn't it? So I can just draw the vertical center line starting up there going down. This is the half of 30. So this center line equalize everything like this, and then this one just have a faint here. Okay, so from there, what is going to happen now? What is the outside diameter of this hook of yours? Is 20 millimeter, isn't it? So which means from here till here is 20, from here till here 10, from here till here 10. So do it. Place it here. So I mark here and the 20 exactly here. So you can actually see it's exactly there. So I can just get a horizontal constructional line like this. Okay, then after this, then I can now have this one solid now. From here till there is which one? Is this one? Is that one? From here till there, from here till there, I'm already having it dark there. Okay, so from here till here is going to disappear. From here till here is going to disappear. Like the way we draw it with our item 3. We firstly draw it from here till here. We let it disappear, 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 disappear. You understand? Why? Because of there is a shaft that it will be running there. Okay, so now I've through this one. So now what's gonna happen? So we are this one from here till here to disappear. It will disappear. It will disappear. Understand? Okay, so is in this is of a thickness of 10 millimeter in the middle of what of 30. So which means I'm going to, because this vertical center line is good as if it's somewhere there in between. You understand? So which means I can say 5 this side and 5 this other side. So just mark 10 and mark 80. Then from there I can just get vertical constructional line, vertical constructional line. Okay, then from there, is it a sharp corner? Yes, it's a sharp corner. So now which means I can have this one solid and this one solid. So which means we've already drew this part. Okay, so now we're told that from the center going down is 45 millimeter. So there is our 45 millimeter. You understand? From the center going down is 45 millimeter. So that 45 millimeter is giving us what? Just giving us horizontal center line again for now, but then if further go down and with what? So they're saying from where your 45 ends, there is radius what? 25, radius 25. So which means I'll go down to 25 again. So I'll just come and extend it a little bit again. Okay. Oh, come on. 25. is 25. Okay, after I've gotten the 25, what can I do now? I simply have a horizontal constructional line, but from here till here it's going to be solid there. You understand? So remember, we are viewing orthographically and we are taking only the front view. So thereby our front view, this is what I'm going to see. This is what I am going to see. Okay, so now, which means we are done with what? With our item 2. As soon as I get what? This one. The inner diameter is 10 millimeter, isn't it? This 10 millimeter, which is corresponding with what? With that one. So which means the moment I remember, when I'm saying corresponding with that one, I'm simply saying this 10 from here to here is 10, isn't it? Which correspond with this one. So the moment, my brothers, I am just extending this one like this from here till there, from here till there. What am I simply saying? I'm simply saying that this part of item 2, it has been drawn, this one hidden, but now solid. You understand? Because when we trace the cutting plane, it will start to cut from here till here. Then from here till there is the hole. From here till there, it will cut. Then from here till there, it's a gap. From here till there, it will cut. You get what I'm trying to say? Okay, so from there, what is going to happen now? I can then have this one from here till the dark, from here till the dark. That's when I can say I am completely done with what? With item 2. So in order for me to get this one clearly nicely, I can consider drawing the other item, which is item 3. Remember the set 2 of item 3, isn't it? So which is going to be the second one now, of the very same dimension, of the very same shape. So which means I can simply record the 10 millimeter this side again, from here till right there. There's the 10 millimeter. Then I draw the vertical constructional line, so it's going to behave exactly the same as this side. So solid here, solid there, solid there, and solid right there, and solid right there, solid right there. So that now I can have this one dark from here till right there, dark this one from here till right there, dark. I'm drawing at the night. The shadow is disturbing me a lot. That is why I'll end up getting double lines like this, because of the shadow of the T-square. So it goes till where? Till right here, till right here. You see, that's how simple it is. Simple, straightforward, my brother. So let's go. We are done with what? With item 2 fitted already, and the 2 of the item 3s. Let's approach to draw item what now? Item what? Item 1, which is the pulley. So like as I've said before, that is what is a internal diameter, which is diameter what? Diameter 12. So diameter 12. So the moment I'm drawing this one, closing it like this, from here till here is a solid line, from here till here is a solid line. What am I simply saying? I'm simply saying that I symbolize that that this part of our item 1, from here till here solid already, from here till it's solid already. Remember, we draw the internal. So this one, from here till here, you won't even bother for yourself to draw it. From here till here, it's supposed to disappear. From here till here, disappear. From here till here, disappear. So that from here till here, solid, solid, and then this one solid and solid. You understand? Okay, so that is its diameter. Outside diameter is diameter 90. You understand? So going to say 45 this side and 45 this other side. So there's my 45. This is my 45. There's my 90. Then end is 0. 90 and 0. Okay, so it's my 90. What is going to happen? I can just get the horizontal constructional line and another horizontal constructional line. Okay, and from there, what is expected to happen now? Okay, from here till here is the 30, like as we've analyzed. Okay, still the same 30 there. Okay, so now from the center, we are going to work right from the center. Going to stick on the center so that this one from here till here is going to automatically come out by itself, as well as that one. How? So we firstly divide with this 10. So we're going to say 5 this side and 5 this other side. However, we've already correlated it. You see how simple it is. That one is already correlated in my brother. How? Because of the time we were dealing with this 10 millimeter down there. That is why I said construct this constructional line up. Understand? So that 10 is already there. So this 10 is still the same 10. Both is behaving how? Horizontal, isn't it? So which means this point we already have it, which is that one. This point already have it, which is that one. Understand? So that one and that one, and down here and down there. So now to get this one, impact my stencil ruler and select diameter 10, which is this one. So I have to mount it using using this vertical center line as well as this dot of your horizontal, so that I get an arc that's going to be like this. Understand? So even up there, I do the same thing. Diameter 10 is this one. So there it goes. So I'm selecting diameter 10. Why? Because of from here to there, the set is 10 millimeter. You understand? Okay, so after the 10, I can then from here to there 7. So this is 5, 6, 7. Which is I have to just mark here 5, 6, 7. I also just a little bit 5, 6, 7. I also mark right there. Okay, so now I'll take this one horizontal up, faint, that goes, and take this one, faint, that goes, so that I can have this one dark here and have this one dark here. I want then do the same thing even up there, from here till there, from here till there, dark from here till there, dark from here till there. Okay, then from there, what is happening? So it's gonna go down, my brother, up to let's get what that diameter 30, because from here till here is going to disappear. Firstly, let's get that diameter 20 so that we do a clean job. So the diameter 12 already correlated. The second one is what? Is 20. From here till here is 20, isn't it? Okay, so to get the 20, I'm going to say 10 this side and 10 this other side. So I mark it 20 and I mark it 10. So then I have a horizontal constructional line and another horizontal constructional line. Then after that, so I can actually see it's not a sharp corner, so I'm going to use you, my brother. You have to be careful since I'm drawing it the night. Align it nicely so that I get this arc. Understand? So even this side, align it nicely. so that I get this arc. So even here, which is that one, so align it nicely. This side, let me see, I can even draw it dark actually, so it's going to be is start from here to right there. So even here, which is that one, from here to, because from here till it will disappear. If so, which is this one, from here to right there. You understand? So even here I'll do the same thing. It goes, do the same thing, it goes. Remember, we are drawing the internal diameter of our item. Okay, so now we've already told the 12, already told the 20. How about the 30? So the 30 is going to be 15 this side, 15 this other side. So the 30, where are you? This is the 30, which is actually starting exactly here, and the 30 of this side right here. So that goes. So on this side is already there. So this 30, what does it give us? It's gonna give us that one going inside. So they say from let me double check, because of the 30 is giving us this one, isn't it? So from here till here, is it 5 millimeter? Yes, we are saying going inside with 5 millimeter in both sides. So there is our 5 millimeter. So even this side, there is our 5 millimeter, because from here till here is 7, isn't it? From here till here is 7. So remember, so at my 5, just a vertical constructional line, at my 5, just a vertical constructional line, so that I can come and get you like this. Remember, the 30 is ending right here. Just a repeat for now. Even this side, where's my 5? Just a repeat. Just a repeat. Simple, straightforward, my brother. Okay, so even down here, I'll do the same thing. From here to there. Even here. From here to right there. Just like this. Okay, then from there, where are we now? Okay, so we've translated this diameter 30. The diameter 30 is giving us where this one is starting. So it's starting here till here, ending where at your 75. So 75 divided by 2, how much? 35, and it. So 35. So right here, my brother. So 30, I mark it 0 and mark it 70. So my 70 ending here, just get a horizontal constructional line and horizontal constructional line. So that I'll come and do the same thing now down here. Just this one that goes. Like this. Like this. Everyone. And in this other side, like this. Like this. Everyone. So even this side, like this, and then this side, like this. So we are done with what? With our item 1. So the rest, you don't even draw it. It's going to disappear from here till there. It will disappear from here till there, disappear from here till here, disappear from here till here, disappear. So the rest of what you see in hidden is going to be constructed as solid. You understand? Okay, so then what is going to happen now? We are going to okay, fitted item 1, item 2, the 2 of item 3. So let's fit item 4 now. Item 4 is M12. Is M12. So the moment I am closing like this, yeah? Can I have your attention? The moment I'm closing like this, it's good as if I'm saying this part of item 4 from here till here is already fitted. This from here till here is item 4. From here till is item 4. You get what I'm trying to say? So what I can do now, I will simply draw the head of it. So the set is of a thickness of what? Of 5 millimeter. So from here till here 5 millimeter. So which is this one. So there it is. Then I can just get vertical construction line, and then the set is 18 SQ, so it stands for 18 square. You understand? So I have to get, let me get this one. So now if you say 18 divided by 2 is 9, isn't it? Divided by 2 is 9, so we're going to say 9 millimeter this side and 9 millimeter this other side. So this is 10, there is 9. You understand? So 18 is 19, this is 18 till 8 is 0. What else I'm drawing? What else I'm recording? I'm also drawing. Understand why? Because of I already have the constructed faint line, so this is going to be its head. Understand? That's this. Then I come and determine the length of it. The length of it. So they said from here till here 45. So 44. Sorry, 44. There's 45. This 45. I'm looking for 44, which is that one. Actually ending at the middle. At the middle like that. Just have a constructional line that's going to be like this. And then after that, there is what? After the 44, there is what? There is 20. There is 20. So my 20 is ending right here. So I can just have vertical constructional line again. Okay, so let's double check what is going to be fitted now here. We are having washers. So this is item 4. Of what? Of M12. So the washer, what comes first between the washer and the bolt? You must know what comes first is the washer. After the washer is then the bolt. So this is our shaft. We've already fitted, so we have to put our item 6 into item 4 because of the inside diameter. This diameter 12 tallies with that M12. You understand? So of a thickness of 3 millimeter. So I'm gonna record 3 millimeter from here coming this side. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. And then I draw a vertical constructional line at my 3 millimeter. And then after that, what I do, I can then come and determine the outside diameter, which is 22. So 22 divided by 2 is 11 millimeter. This is 10, then that one is 11. That's 11. So 21, 22 from here till right there, isn't it? So I can have it solid from here till there. I can have it solid from here till there. You get it? And have it solid from here till the shaft, from here till the shaft. Understand? So further extend it just a little bit, further extend it just a little bit. So now, the moment now I'm closing like this, close here. I'm now saying what? I'm now saying is the ending of your what? Of your washer. So there is a nut now that's supposed to be fitted there. So nut, which is what? Which is bring back your question. Item, we're looking for M12. Item 8, which is M12. So M12 must be fitted in M12 shaft. You understand? Must be fitted in M12 shaft. Okay, so bolt. Okay, so now we have to draw its auxiliary. So let's double check. We're given the thickness of it. If we are not given the thickness of it, we still have to calculate it. Let's see, are we going to, if we assuming we are not given, let's use our bold nut standard formulas and see, are we still going to get the same 10. So the height of the nut is what? Is 0.8. 0.8 times M number, which is M12, isn't it? Which is M12. That's what it is said. M12 hexagonal nut, isn't it? Times 12. We have to get the 10. But if we don't get the 10, we'll stick on that one given. Should you not given, you have to use 0.8 times the M number in order for you to get the height of your nut times 12. You can actually see this is 9.6. So the first digit after the comma, should it be above 5, you round it off to the nearest, which is 10 millimeter. You understand? So remember that our shaft of bolt is actually ending here. So I'm going to record the 10 millimeter, which is ending exactly there. You understand? So now I can draw the what you call the auxiliary of it. Take my drawing numbers. Open it to what? Okay, let me take the small one. Then I can open it to 9 millimeter. Then I place it here. Just draw it faint. I draw it faint. Since then where I place my drawing compass, I can simply get the vertical center line. Then now I have to, so that my nut is supposed to show 3 faces. I want my nut to show 3 faces, even though the question didn't say that the nut's supposed to show 3 faces, or sometimes they will tell you in a sense. So I will place it on your vertical component, on my vertical center line, strike an arc here, place it here, strike an arc here, then I have this one solid from here to right there, from here to right there, then this one already there, this one right there. You can still use your set square, you see? Still running the same thing. This one that goes, this one that goes, so that I can take this one horizontally, take this one, this, take this one, this, take this one like this. So I've got this corner and this one, that one, this one, that one, this one, and that one. And from there, I'll join. I do not use a stencil roller, isn't it? So join this one with that, and join this one, this corner with this one, then join this one with that, and join this one with this one. Then now we can take the green compass. So let me see, this one can close to such an extent. Now place it here where they're crossing each other. Further extend it till right here. It's going to be dark from here till here. Dark from here till there. And then this part from here to here, which is this one, just very small. That goes very small. That goes very small. So that I can have this one dark to here, dark to here, dark to here, dark to there. To right there. So this one 60. Understand? Okay. So the shaft is not going to be exposed. It's not going to come out like the way as we're used to be. So it's going to end exactly where this bolt is. So now item what? Item 4 fitted, item 6 fitted, item 8 fitted, less fit, item 5 as well as 7 as well as 9. So it's still of the very same thickness of that one, isn't it? How about the outside diameter is 16, isn't it? What is that one is 18. So if you say 16 divided by 2 is 8, isn't it? So going to say 8 this side and 8 this other side. We're right here. Right here. Eight, 9, 10. So I mark here and 15, 16. Remember that I have to. There is my centermost. What am I doing now? What am I doing now? So this is the 8. This is my 9, 8. So I mark here and I mark it 15, 16. So that I'm gonna have this one dark from here till there, dark from here till there, then and have it dark from here till there and close it here as well. You understand? So like the way we did it there. So we've already threw the head of item 5. This is the head of item 5. So now they said this one is 44 as well, even this one 44. So our 44 is ending here. So the 44 is ending there. You can just take it like this. So even let me quickly finish this one before I forget this side, this other side. So from here till here is the 44 and it can still confirm. From here till here, that's our 44. So the 44. So at your 44 ends what? So there will be this thread that we will see it. So there will be this thread that will see it. So it's going to be a gap of what? Of 0.1 times m number times 12. So which is 1 millimeter. So is it going to be from here coming this side 1 millimeter. So this is 0, 1 millimeter. This is 0, 1 millimeter. Understand? So my 44. So we're gonna have something of this nature, solid like this, and solid like this. So I close it here. From here till this solid. These are your threads, isn't it? And this one is 60 degrees. 60 degrees, just a little bit there. Just a little bit there. You understand? So just like this. So you have to do the same thing down here. Understand? So, but then using its preferences. So now what we're gonna do this side 44 and 20, 44 and 20 is the same, but what is different is the thickness, isn't it? So how about the washer? So 3mm, 3mm. So which means it's still the same 3mm down here. I can just take this one horizontally, just a little bit like this, and come and determine the outside diameter of it. This is the internal diameter, so the outside diameter is 20, whereas that one is 20 what? 22. So this one, the outside diameter is 20. So which means it's going to be 10 this side, 10 this other side. 20. So from here to right there, and we did head it, or from here till here, yes. So I can now have it solid there and solid right here. So the outside diameter, just confirm, this is the 20, and this 20 correspond with that one from here till here. That is why here it seems to be just a straight line from here till here. You understand? So there is our item 7 fitted already. So we can draw item 9 now, which is going to be our very last item. Item 9, which is which is item 9. M10 has a corner nut. M10 has a corner nut, and you have to draw the auxiliary as well. So I can simply just get the vertical center line of it, and from there, pass, open it to 7mm. Then I place it here. Then I draw this one faint like this. Then now I come and place it here, strike an arc here, strike an arc here, place it here, strike an arc here, strike an arc there. And so that I can have this one dark from here to right there, from here to right there. And then from here to right there, from here to right there, from here to right there, from here to right there. Okay, and from there, that goes, faint, that goes, faint, that goes. So are we given the height of it? Is 8mm. 8mm from here. There's 10, this is 9, this is 8. Understand? And then I go down like this. Then join this one with that, this one with that, this one with that, this one with that. And though it's very small, I might struggle. It goes. It goes. Goes, there it goes. Then I take my smaller drawing compass. Where is it now? Where is it now? It's right here. Can place it here to the center. so that I get this one solid. Then now I place it here to right there. This one solid. It goes solid. So that I can have this one from here to there, from here to there, from here to there, from here to there, and close it up like this. Okay, so now what are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now? Take a closer look at what? At your top view, the cutting plane. The cutting plane. So the hacksaw, we need this distance. We need this distance from here till here, from here till here. Because of we are not given there. You understand? So the set from here till here is radius what? It's radius 25. So which means I can do it like this. I can do it like this. Just pretend as if I'm drawing the left view of item 1 of item 2. Of item 2. And then just get the and then there it goes. So firstly set open what radius what 25, which is this one, isn't it? Radius 25, which is this one. We've done it already, which is 25, which is 25. 25. Then I'll place it here and do what? Strike this arc. Strike this arc. Then after that, radius 15. Using the very same reference, radius 15. Come and place it here. There it goes. Understand? So here radius 5, which is going to close up here. So we're looking for that point, isn't it? So up there, radius what? Radius 20, diameter 20. So which means diameter 20. Come and record this one. Diameter 20, isn't it? So which means it's radius 10. Just this one. So there it goes. Then now, to get this line, I'll join the circumference of this and the circumference of that. So there it goes. So that then now, so that we've gotten that point. Understand? That point, which is this one, which is that one. Because from here till here, the hacksaw is not cutting anything. So I'll construct it towards my view so that I'll know what from here till here is solid. Understand? So from here till there, the hacksaw is not cutting anything. So take this one as well. From here till here, I'll know what is solid. Then you're done. See how simple it was. Because we're not given the dimension from here to here. So that is why we have to draw that one. But you're relying on the very same horizontal center, so that you get that point where the hacksaw ended. You understand? So from here till here, we are not going to have any hatch here. So now this section. So this section. So I'm going to start with item 1. Item 1, which is this one. Item 1, which is this one. this one, that one, this one, that one, this one, that one. So this is item 1. Item 1. That's item 1. And then item 1, which is what? Which is the pulley. Where's item 2? You see how slow I am. Item 2 is the hook. So my hatches, they were clockwise. The item 2, they must be anti-clockwise. So we decide to start right here. To here. From here to here, it won't be cutted. I mean, it won't be in sectional. So remember. So I'm gonna continue here. It goes. It goes. Goes. That's my what? That's my item. Item 2. That's my item 2. That's my item 2. Item 2. So item 3, where are you? So this is item 3. So my hatches of item 2, they were anti-clock. My item 2 supposed to be clock. So that goes. Then from here till here, we are not going to section. It goes. It goes. It goes. It goes. It goes. It goes. Goes, which is what? Item what? Item 3. Item 3. Then the hatches of your item 3 and the second one of item 3, they must be indifferent in terms of direction. Why? Because of they are different. So you cannot. They might be equally spaced, but they're supposed to be indifferent in terms of direction. So this one would be anti-clock. Goes. See? It goes. So this one becomes what? If they set 2 of item that particular number, even in your labeling, there must be 2, which is 3. Understand? So it's 4. Item 4 is the shaft. We do not section item 4, which is that one. Item 4. See, which is that one. Item 4. Item 4. Then item 5 is the second one, which is the shaft, of which we do not section as well. Why? Because of it's cutted along its length. This is what? This is 5. Its length. So if it was cutted like this, that's when we're going to talk about it, the full sectional left view. That's when this shaft they were going to be in sectional. Understand? Okay, this is 5. With 6. 6 is that one. So this is that one. So 6 is this one. It's the washer, which is going to be the only this part in sectioning. This is what? This is 6. What I'm doing, there are marks for it. It's actually necessary to label. It's very. So this is what? This is 6 and it, which is this one. Then 6 is 7. 7 is the smaller one, isn't it? 7 is this one down here. Just this one. Which is this one. Item 7. Item 7. Then item 8, which is this one, M8, which is fitting here in your M12, which is that one. And we do not section in that. This is item 8 and item 9, which is this one. 9. Then this is item 9. That is it. That is it. Then down here, usually pays 30 marks this one. So down here, it's the space. This is going to be the space of your part list. So you print this part list down here the way you see it. Then you put the scale 1:1 and the title of the drawing. Firstly, the title of the drawing, under the title, which is hook and pulley. Then under it, a scale 1:1. So that's when you're going to take your marks. So thank you very much guys for watching from here till here. So that was Mr. Nkosi for Engineering Graphics and Design. From that, we're doing engineering drawing and 3 assemble drawing, which is favoring grade 12, grade 11. So bye, thank you. See you on the next video.